Greetings viewers, welcome to episode 6 of The Road to Sonic Generations. Today we shall turn back the clock 10 years and see what the 10th anniversary of the Sonic franchise had to offer. So, we made it viewers, what is commonly regarded as the last good Sonic game we've ever had, Sonic Adventure 2. Or Sonic Adventure 2 Battle in this case. Do I personally agree with that sentiment? No, not really. The Rush series say higher, for example. But that's a whole other argument. Alright, so to start this episode off, we should be playing through City Escape, as that will be the level of choice to represent this game and the console version of Sonic Generations. And I have no problems with this level pick, as this is definitely one of the more memorable levels in this whole game. Complete with this oh so popular song. Rolling around at the speed of sound, got places to go, gotta follow my way more. Okay, I gotta stop. I have to do actual commentary. I can't just sing to you this whole time. You probably don't want me doing that. I'm not Shadowlight. Yes, there was so much hype about this game. I was looking so forward to it, especially since it was the 10th anniversary. And I think it really took off when I was frequenting one Sonic forum. I guess like the one on the Sonic Foundation. I don't even remember if that particular website even exists anymore. But anyway, I see one of that one trailer that had the alpha build of this game, so it only had Sonic in this level, Green Jungle, and Sky Rail, if I remember correctly, Knuckles and Pumpkin Hill, and Eggman and I guess his first level. I don't quite remember the name of it, but I never really paid just like give it mind to memorize any of Eggman's levels. But besides that, just the concept of you being able to play as the villain in a main Sonic game was mind blowing. But then, then we had to wonder, were you saying that you're implying that Eggman's going to be playable, but you don't show Tails? Is Tails even going to show up in this game at all? Really? You're going to forget about him? That was common regard because we saw no sign of Tails. And then at the end of that trailer, we got to see this mysterious black hedgehog, and that became all the talk in the forums. Just wondering who he is, if he was like this random Sonic clone that Eggman created, just a parallel to Metal Sonic, just like he was created to best Sonic and and what he's good at, speed. And it was well talked. It was just like speculation can be so much fun. Oh boy, here it comes. It's the truck. You're almost as infamous as the Orca Whale. If not as infamous, we'll be seeing you again in Generations, and you'll be calling it, and you'll be just chasing classic Sonic down like it's nobody's business. I kind of miss the Big Cat cameos in the sport though. They were always kind of fun to spot. Ranking system, I love this contribution to the franchise. It adds so much replay value.
That was cool.
Select a stage.
So alright. So alright, I don't know what I just said there. We shall be covering Radical Highway next, and then this will be the level of choice for the 3DS version of Sonic Generations. And this will be the last time I'll be doing this because We have no idea what level they're going to cover next beyond this particular game and level. Though there are words saying that those last few levels will be covering the handheld titles. So probably looking at just like either Advance or Rush or both. Well, I prefer Rush. That series and Blaze needs some recognition. Alright now, so here we have Shadow. And like I said earlier, he's my favorite character in the franchise nowadays. Because he's cool with his black fur, his red stripes on his quills, and those skates of his that enabled him to fly for one cutscene. Okay, seriously though, I liked his voice. He seemed all so smooth and mysterious, and his no-nonsense and lone wolf attitude. I consider that a change of pace in Sonic characters at that time, anyway. And way back when, just like when I was younger, my teens, those were the characters I tend to like the best. Though there are a few exceptions, like in Gundam Wing, almost everybody is like that. So Duo Maxwell is like the only one who doesn't really take much things seriously. So I got like, okay, you're different. I like you the best. All right, back on subject. Now, I knew they were going to bring Shadow back in the next game. Being that just like after this game he became very popular, so I'm like, okay, Sega's gonna pull a Zero here, Zero from Mega Man X. They're gonna pull a Zero here and bring it back in the next game because it's popular. I just know it. But I can't say that I'm a fan of the way they did it. I guess I was expecting too much from it because this is a franchise meant for children. Yeah, just like meant for children. No way around that. But then I can't say just like the way they wanted to bring it back was just disappointing. I didn't like it. I didn't care for it. I'm grinding backwards. I still get awesome. Okay. Well, maybe my dislike of how they dealt with Shadow really stems from his own game. Because that was just a money-grubbing waste of time. They could have already had Shadow find his sense of self and be content with not remembering the full details about his past during the course of Heroes. But they just had to make a game of him running aimlessly to find out who he really was, like a distraught teenager for a whole game. And it wasn't even interesting or informative enough for me to appreciate that. That's part of the point of that game, that you're able to make Shadow see through different opportunities. But since the true ending is the one that's meant to be treated as Sonic canon, it makes that gameplay aspect moot to me. Long story short, how they treated Shadow's return was a mess. He didn't become cool to me again until Sonic Next Gen. And that is one of the only good things I'll be saying about that game, but we'll get to that in time. Very soon, actually. I kind of wish that I was able to get all the emblems in this game. So then I think I would try to end this episode off by playing like the Easter egg for this anniversary game, just like a reimagined Green Hill Zone. I think I would play that level instead of just Final Rush. I'm just gonna play Final Rush here for you guys, but I guess it's something just to make this episode feel a bit longer and more epic, and to give this whole game some love because it's the best. It's the best game we've ever had. But that aside, I really wish I was able to make it just like I was able to be able to unlock Green Hill. I've yet to do that, not even on the Dreamcast version, though. In the Dreamcast version of this game, I was pretty much close. The only emblems I left behind were the ones for the Chows. I guess I never really mentioned those, haven't I? Yeah, the Chow Gardens. Yes, I missed those. I want them to bring it back. And then just like one little story, just like that that made me depressed because I worked really hard to raise a child, so I can able to get all the emblems. So I wanted to unlock the Green Hill Zone so bad, and just like I raised this one child, I named her Luna. Just like she was my pride and joy. I spent hours trying raising her so she could do well on races. But then, just when I finally got her, upgraded her enough to run, she goes and just dies, and goes through a rebirth on me. I'm like, oh, why would you do this now? I just got you to finally run. Really? And that made me depressed and just like discouraged to. Oh no, it made me all discouraged. So I'm like, just like, no, I don't feel like doing this anymore. I don't care about Green Hill anymore. I'm not doing this again. Screw that. And then there was another factor that had me going against me getting Green Hill, and that was Knuckles levels, or particularly his second, third, and fourth one. Basically, his ghost levels. The ghosts in this game freak me out. I mean, just like legitimately freak me out. Even to this day, they give me the creeps. Those faces are not helping at all. And well, it's not the ones that you just like you see floating around and floating around just like floating around is the problem. It's the ones that just pop out of nowhere. The ones that pop out of walls. Oh, it's just like okay, and I couldn't deal with this. Just like they made me discouraged to perfect Knuckles' levels at all. They only just like so it's only the Dreamcast version where I perfected Knuckles' levels and got his extra costume. As you can see, like in clips in stage select clips in this whole thing, you just like once you see me scrolling through levels, like Aquatic Mine is the only Knuckles levels I've perfected even now, because just like the ghosts in that particular level, just like there were so many ghosts in I feel like in that particular level that I'm like, okay, I can't deal with this, especially if there was an Emerald Shard in a ghost room. And just like any one of those ghost rooms, like, okay, I can't do it. I'm not doing this. But then we come to King Boom Boo. I'm like, wow, your lesser ghosts scare you, but just like I come to the boss of the ghosts, I'm like, wow, I can beat this easy. He doesn't look all that scary at all. Screw that. Alright then, so I guess this concludes this episode. Next time we should be covering, wait, really? This is considered a Dreamcast era game now? Well, okay then, see you then!
What? It all starts with this. A jewel containing the ultimate power.
That's the Chaos Emerald! Now I know what's going on. The military has mistaken me for the likes of you. So, where do you think you're going with that emerald? Say something, you fake hedgehog!
Chaos Control!
Wow, he's fast! Hey, it's not his speed. He must be using the Chaos Emerald to warp.
Shadow. I'm the world's ultimate life form. There's no time for games. Farewell!
Shadow! What is...
Say where you are! Keep your hands up!
Not again.